Okay, so dinner is cooking. The Valentine's dessert plate is all finished. And now it's time for some Valentine's drinks. They're all going to be red, but 3 will be alcoholic and 2 will be non-alcoholic, although you can mix and match. All of them are going to be made with shrub syrups, and I'll show you how to do them. I'm Dorothy, and my aim is to make food and drink videos for you that are easy, extremely tasty, and mostly healthy. Since it's Valentine's Day, the health part is not quite as prominent as usual, but still tasty and still easy. So I picked out 6 drinks. We're going to make a gin Cranberry Habanero Martini, a Michalada with beer and cranberry habanero, and then we're going to make a Old Fashioned with the smoked cherry shrub syrup. The other 2 are with the cranberry habanero, and then I've got raspberry star anise shrub syrup and a strawberry lavender syrup, and those I'm going to make into non-alcoholic drinks. Now let's get started. Okay, first up is the martini. I'm making a gin martini. You'll need some ice. Got this ice in a cube, and you can use, I'm going to put some in a shaker. You can shake your martini or stir it, whichever you prefer. I'm going to stir it because that's a little easier today. Then the jigger, this is 1.5 ounces in the big one. I'm going to use cranberry habanero shrub syrup, which is quite hot actually. So I'm going to do 1.5 ounces of that. I'm not left-handed, so that's kind of awkward. We'll try it with the other hand. And then 2 shots or 3 ounces of the gin. And I guess I won't try it with the other hand because I have to pour with my right. So that's 1.5 and 3. Now, that's all there is to it. Some people will put in a little bit of dry vermouth. It's not necessary with the cranberry syrup because you can't really taste it. I'm going to give it a stir, and with a strainer, pour it into the martini glass. The main thing is that you want it cold. So stirred or shaken, cold is the key. All right, so let's put that aside for later. And then while we've got the cranberry habanero out, I'm going to do what I'm calling a Michalada. A Michalada is basically a beer with hot sauce or something hot in it. So again, I'm going to use where did it go? Here we go. Cranberry habanero. I'm going to put in 1.5 ounces of that. And because it's a shrub syrup, it's not as sweet as a simple syrup because it has vinegar in it also. And then we're going to top it off with beer. And we're going to put that aside for later. Hopefully I'll have somebody to help me with these. Oh, doesn't that look good? Okay, I better taste that right now. I love beer. Woo, and that is hot. That really is hot. So that's a fun drink. Okay, and then next we're going to make the Old Fashioned. Okay, a typical Old Fashioned has bourbon, a couple dashes of bitters, and some sugar muddled in the bottom. Because the smoked cherry and the shrub syrups and the simple syrups, they already have sugar in them, so I'm not going to use sugar. And I'm not going to muddle, but I am going to make a good Old Fashioned. I love this smoked cherry with the Old Fashions because the smokiness gives it a complexity that you don't get otherwise. So let's put in, I'm going to put in less of the syrup so that it's not quite so sweet. And then we're going to use some bourbon. Bourbon and dashes, it says a couple dashes of bitters. You can use any kind of bitters. I have all different kinds, but this is my favorite. 1 dash, whoops, 2 dashes, try to get it in the glass instead of on the tray. And then of course you want to give that a stir. Typically you would take a lemon twist and run it around the edges and put it in as a garnish. I don't have any lemon twists today, so I won't be doing that. Okay, then we get to the non-alcoholic drinks, which are basically spritzers. And you can use these, you can use champagne if you want to make it alcoholic, or you can just use some sparkling water. And this is also, sometimes these are called Italian sodas. So I thought that the strawberry lavender or the raspberry star anise would go well with just spritzer water. And these can be used for kids or just people that don't imbibe. Okay? Again, just start with a little. You can always add more, but you can't take it out. Top it off with some cold, bubbly water. How easy is that? Garnish with a twist if you want. I'm not doing garnishes today. Okay? And then the last one is the same thing, basically a spritzer, but we're using raspberry vanilla star anise. And so, again, with the bubbly, I'm putting it in this little cute glass with a straw because I'm thinking that this might be fun for the kids. Whoa, there it goes. Be easy with your bubbly water. Might want to let that die down a little bit first and then add the rest. Okay, and there we have it. 6, I guess that's 5, isn't it? 5 red cocktails for Valentine's Day. A gin martini, a bourbon old fashioned, a beer michalada, a strawberry lavender spritzer, and a raspberry vanilla spritzer. Which one should I try? I tried that beer and that was just so good. I have to try that one again. I do love beer. I can't drink it very often because I'm usually low carb, so when I get to drink it, it's really a treat. I think I better try the others too, huh? Here's the martini. Perfect. I'll save the spritzers, the non-alcoholic ones, for last. Got to try the old fashioned. Oh, I love these all. These are great. I know what these taste like, so I won't taste those for now. I think maybe I better share these with my husband, huh? If you want more ideas for cocktails with shrub syrups, visit my blog at farmtojar.com. And I've got all kinds of blueberry, cranberry, cherry, you name it, cocktails there for you. But these are all red. Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, as a trailer, I decided to go ahead and I found an orange, so I thought I would show you just briefly how to make a garnish for the old fashioned. Peeler, take some of the peel off. That is too thick, so I cut that in half. And then you just twist it, and it's pliable. And you put it on the drink, and there you go. You can make it as long or as twirly as you want. You can put a pick through it. It's really not very hard, but it does add some to the drink. Okay, that's it.